Canada's Treaty No. 8 was signed in June 1899 by the Canadian government and the Cree, Chipewyan, and Beaver Nations in the Athabasca region of Canada. The treaty is an agreement between the Crown and Indigenous nations in the area to live in peace and harmony. It establishes the right of Indigenous people to share the land and resources in the area, and guarantees them certain rights and privileges. The treaty also acknowledges the special relationship between the Crown and Indigenous nations and their right to self-government and self-determination. Treaty No. 8 is a momentous document in Canadian history, as it was the first treaty signed between the Crown and Indigenous nations in the region. In the treaty, the Crown recognized the sovereignty of the Indigenous nations, and the right of Indigenous peoples to use, enjoy, possess, and share the lands and resources in the region. The treaty also provided for the establishment of Indian reserves and the protection of certain rights and freedoms. Since the signing of the treaty in 1899, there have been numerous disputes and disagreements over the interpretation and implementation of Treaty No. 8. These disagreements have led to a number of court cases in which the Crown has been found to have violated the treaty. Despite these disagreements, the treaty has been a source of stability and progress in the region, and has provided a framework for governance and economic development for the Crown and Indigenous nations. Treaty No. 8 is an important document in Canadian history, as it established a relationship between the Crown and Indigenous nations that has lasted more than a century. The treaty has provided a framework for the recognition of Indigenous rights and self-determination, and is an integral part of the governance process between Canada and Indigenous nations.